Okay. So let's start. Read out your sentences, then we'll go ahead.
Yeah. I can speak English well. Can you help me, please? I could not sleep last night. Could you wait a moment, please? It may rain today.
Could you wait? Could you wait for a moment? For a moment.
Okay.
Wait is always followed by for. Wait for me, wait for a moment.
Could you wait for a moment?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It may rain today. Yes, okay.
It may rain today. May I go to the cinema? May God bless you with your son.
Okay.
It might rain today.
Okay.
He took medicine every day so that he might recover soon, and finally he recovered in 10 days.
Okay.
Shall I carry your bag?
Okay.
Should I pay your fee today?
Okay.
Should the problem persist, please consult your physician.
Okay.
Should it rain, please stop there.
Okay.
Will you please shut the door?
Okay.
Sometimes he would bring me some flowers.
Okay. Used to.
I would like.
In place of used to. Huh?
Yes. I would like to sleep after this class. Would you mind opening the door, please? If you had joined my classes last year, you would have been very good at English. If I were a king, I would help you. If I were a bird, I would fly in the sky.
Okay.
These are not like not possible things, whatever we wrote in the last two sentences.
Okay, so we completed good.
Yes.
Shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might. Okay. Now let's go to must.
Must ought to. Okay.
Must is, first use of must is strong suggestion.
Okay.
Like it is linked with some achievement. Like you must learn English to be successful in your life. Means it is linked with some achievement, some purpose.
Okay.
You must run fast to catch the train or to catch the bus. You can't say you should run fast. Should means simple suggestion. Must means suggestion for a purpose. You must run fast to catch the bus.
Okay.
Or you can say you must run fast so that you may catch bus.
Okay.
Two models you can use here. Sometimes it must is used for strong possibility.
Strong possibility.
Like when you see a girl, a lady,
Okay.
and you say that lady must be Punjabi.
Okay.
Suppose I say or I ask you, how big is your house? You speak, it must be not big. It must be very big.
Okay.
It must be that much big. Means strong possibility.
Strong possibility, and it's 100% possibility. You can say that's what it was right last class.
Like
So
how?
Must
Yes.
is 100% possibility,
Yes.
and
Yes. Yes.
may is like 70 to 80%, and might is 10% possibility.
Yes.
Okay.
But possibility is there.
Yes.
It is not confirmation.
But if we know like 100% sure, then we use like a must.
Like I say, how fat? How fat is he?
Okay.
And you say he must be that much fat. He must
Correct.
be that much fat. He must be that much thin. Like this.
Okay.
Must be मतलब होगा, इतना तो होगा. Like this.
Okay.
So this is must.
Can you give me one sentence, please?
Yes. Like example.
Yeah, strong possibility. So it must rain today. I mean, we cannot say like that, right? Can we say
What?
it must rain today? Can we say like that?
Yes, of course you can say no problem. But if you say, if you think that it is going to rain,
Okay.
but it is very rare sentence. It must rain.
Yeah,
Because
that's what
it may rain, it's okay. It might rain.
Yeah.
Must
Okay.
must is usually for strong possibility used with be, must be. Suppose
Okay.
suppose you come back your home at 6 p.m. from your office, and somebody rings the bell at 5:45,
Okay.
and your daughter speaks, he must be Papa, he must be my father, he must be my
Okay.
father. Oh, somebody ring. Oh, he must be my milkman.
Okay.
Like me, must be.
Okay. Understand.
हाँ बोलो, क्लास चल रही है. कॉल लगाते काटेंगे, पूरा करेंगे नहीं कंप्लीट.
He must be my milkman. You can say
Yes,
like that.
yes.
We
Because
come normally at
yes. That's why you think, अरे दूध वाला होगा, दरवाजा खोलो, दरवाजा खोलो. दूध वाला होगा, दूध वाला होगा. Yes.
normally comes at that time. So
Yes.
I mean, possibility, more possibility.
Or sometimes you are sleeping, or you are thinking, and you just hear a sound at the door. I think somebody must be there. I think somebody there at the door. Look and see. Go and see. Like this. In that way.
Okay.
Next is ought to. Again, suggestion चाहिए. But for moral duties, suggestion for moral duties. Sorry.
Okay.
Like we ought to obey the traffic rules.
Okay. Got it.
Should, must, should, must, ought to. Meaning is चाहिए. आपको आपको अंग्रेजी सीखना चाहिए. But should is simple suggestion. Must is the suggestion with a purpose, and ought to is a suggestion with moral duties. You ought to help the poor. Usually it is used with we. जैसे हमको ऐसा करना चाहिए. We ought to raise our voice against the crime. We ought to means it is our duty, moral duty. We ought to love our neighbors.
Got it.
We ought to love our neighbors means हमें अपने पड़ोसियों से प्रेम करना चाहिए.
Yes.
पड़ोसियों से करें, पड़ोसन से नहीं.
Sorry.
पड़ोसियों से प्रेम करें, पड़ोसन से नहीं. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So it is like that.
Okay.
So this is the first, that is structure. Subject, model plus V1 plus object. We studied that. And now we are going to learn that structure now.
Okay. So like this, how many structures are there? How many structures are there like this?
But two more after that.
Oh.
Like, subject. Now what we are going to do, we are going to use all the models in that structure.
Sure.
Let's go with me.
Okay.
Like suppose I say may, as now you have already understood. And may means possibility.
Yes.
May is used to make a request. That was the basic thing. That how or in means how many ways, in how many ways we can use may. That was the basic thing. May is used for possibility, for making a request, or blessing someone. But when we are using may in that structure, it should be, it may be. Then it is possibility, He may be, he may be your milkman. He must be your milkman. He may be your milkman. शायद दूध वाला हो, दूध वाला होगा. He must be your milkman. He may be your milkman. I'm not sure. Somebody may be there. Like this. So may be there. Or sometimes it can be with ing form. I told you in future tense. Like, what's your mother doing? She may be cooking food this time. So maybe she may be cooking. Or you can say it may be in future also. It is in present. She may be cooking food this time in India. You can say like this. But it may be used for future also. Like, I may be watching a movie in the evening today on TV. I am not sure, but I think that I may be watching because I am free in the evening today. I may be watching a movie.
Okay.
Like this. It may be in future. I may be. Now, let's use.
Can you give me one example? Sorry, can you give me one example with the noun? Sorry.
Yes.
You have to only.
Okay. I have told. Okay, no problem. I just gave you.
Yeah. I note down. I did not write down that one. Sorry. Yeah, you told. But
Okay. Okay. Suppose I ask you, or somebody comes to you, your friend, suppose, comes to you with a lady, and he asks you to guess who she is. And you say, she may be your wife.
Okay.
And you say, oh, yes, you are right, she is my wife.
Okay.
But
she may be your wife.
Yeah. Or if you think strong possibility, she must be your wife.
Got it. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
So like that, she may be your wife.
Yeah.
Suppose I show you something from here. What is this? And you say it may be an orange. Oh yes, you are right. No, it's not an orange. It's a lemon, big lemon.
Okay.
Like this. So you just imagine or you just guess something. Like it may be like this. When
I want to tell you one thing about this. It's not about money. I see on your face like the enjoyment, like when you teach in the class. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
The passion. Some people they work for money. Okay, to earn money. Some people they enjoy themselves like when they work anything, not only teaching.
Thanks for your compliment.
But So you are the one like I mean, maybe there are many people, but I see on your face when you the way you explain and I mean,
Thank you very much.
exactly.
Actually, yes. Thank you very
Sorry
much
for
for
that.
your.
Sorry I disturbed you, but
No.
I mean,
Actually,
I
such
thought
things. No. This is not disturbance. It such things actually, encourage me
yes,
to be
because
better.
I mean,
Yeah.
not only one time because I used to have same thing when I was teaching mathematics in India.
Mm.
Even I teach for like degree people.
Mm-hmm.
When I was long back, 95, 96.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have same thing, but I see on your face like the enjoyment, the growth. I mean to
Yes,
say.
yes. Thank you very much for it. And actually, it helps me to be better next time. Because such things actually, if you find anything good, it should be praised.
Yes, definitely.
This is
I
the,
mean,
the society. When you see something which is really going on the right way, you must praise it to encourage it. If you
yes,
don't
yes,
encourage the good things, then people, they do their work, but they may not actually develop it further. But encouragement is a kind of thing which is more than, or it is more important than money, you can say.
yeah. That's what I told you, right?
Because
Even in office also, if somebody, even like junior, senior, whoever, the elder, or like, I mean, it's not about age. If I feel like, okay, they are doing good, even anybody, immediately I will tell, like, okay, that, I mean, because, I mean, we should appreciate anybody. That's what I feel. It's
actually,
not about,
I tell you one thing here. Of course, I don't know how long we'll go, but if we'll go further, then apart from English, we are going to discuss lot of other things, which are really very important, or important in other sense. You can say these are the things which tell us how we should survive, because that is far important. If we know how to be or how to survive, the very, the rules by that almighty, if you are true from here, if you are true from here, if your means, in Hindi we say कि नीयत साफ है, you understand the meaning, that you are pure, your soul is pure,
yes,
then definitely he is with you, that almighty. And when he is with you, the people love you.
exactly,
This
yes,
is the
you're
thing. So
right.
you do your work, that's all. Don't think much. This will happen, this will not happen, what will happen. This is not your job to think what will happen. If it happens, then what I will do. No, don't think. What you have to do today, do it. That's all. So
Got it.
I follow that rule. Today, if it is my duty to be with you, I have to be with you with my 100% efforts. That is the thing.
Understand.
Okay, so let's continue. So it is like that. She may be, or I have already given you an example. Like when you are not sure of something, you say it may be this, it may not be this, or like somebody, suppose left you yesterday for any trip or like that, by train or by bus or by an aeroplane, and you think he may be traveling in the bus, he may be in bus right now, Like so maybe. Similarly, you can use might be, and similarly you can use must be for strong possibility. As I told you the example, like she must be a Punjabi man. He must be a person from South India. He must be a, sometimes people think that I am from South India by my face and all, by looking. Sometimes my new students, they ask me, are you from South India? Which language do you speak? I am North Indian. I speak English or Hindi very well. Sometimes I speak Punjabi also. Well, so you can use must, and like must be, like speak slowly. He must be sleeping.
Or we can say like he must be at work at this time.
Yes, he must
Because
be.
I know normally his work hours, so that I can say like okay, he must be at workplace now.
Yes, sure. He must be at work.
Yes.
He must be at cinema because he works in
He told
cinema.
like,
Yes, he works in cinema.
or he told me like, suppose he told me like, okay, he will be going to some movie today evening. Then I can say to another friend like, okay, he must be in cinema theater because he told me in the morning.
Now it is clear to you. May,
Okay.
might, and must. And let's
Yeah,
go
these
to
three are
next.
very clear. These three are very clear.
Next, let's go to can. With this structure, like you say, actually I went there and it happens, and he told me this, and you say no, it cannot be true. It cannot be true. I don't believe this. It cannot be true. No, sir, it's true. It happens before me. I saw it with my eyes. Okay, so it is a center. It cannot be true. And one more example I gave you yesterday. How soon can you be here? And I watched that in a movie. How soon can you be here? So like this. So you can use it in that, but in ing form we cannot use can.
Okay.
In ing form we never use. Like you can use like this. I can be a good player if I work hard. I can be a good player. It is means, it is, as I told you, it is ability. So when it is ability, I say you can be a scholar of English. You can be a scholar of English, but you can never be Shakespeare or Milton. We cannot be. Or you can say we may be scholar, but we cannot be Shakespeare or Milton. Like this. Okay. So you can have more examples. I'll give you later. First, let me finish this structure. From my notes, I'll give you some more examples. Sorry, spelling is wrong.
That's fine.
could.
Okay.
So you can use could be. Like actually sometimes could is used for possibility also. Actually there was an English movie I watched, and the name of the movie was It Could Happen to You. That was the name of the movie.
Okay.
It could happen, but could means here it is possibility. मतलब it was about a disease, AIDS, HIV.
Okay.
So it could happen to you. Similarly, it could be, or you could be suffering from this problem. So could be is a possibility here, but as it is past ability, we are going to use it.
So what is the example here? Could you please write?
Could means actually possibility. When we
Okay.
use like that, it could be a serious problem with you. It could be a serious problem with you.
Okay.
This is past action, but as I told you earlier, could is never used with affirmative sentences. So here we can replace could. Sorry, it should be it, not I. It could be.
Yeah, I wrote down that. Yeah, that's fine. So, but
It could be a serious. It was to be.
yeah, but yeah, last time you said like we cannot use this one for statements, right? Positive ones. Only negative means not. When we use the not only, we use the could.
Yes.
Okay. But in this scenario, we can use for.
I have used, but it is not that much correct actually. But people use like this also. That's why I am telling you.
Okay.
But usually it is not correct. With grammatically, it is not. It cannot be considered means the very good sentence. It was to be. It couldn't. If you want to use not, then you can say it couldn't. Sometimes we see that such sentences. It couldn't be that much easier. Sometimes you might have seen such sentences. Sometimes if you go to any gym to lose weight, and they have written this slogan that it couldn't be that much easier to lose weight here in our gym. मतलब इससे आसान नहीं हो सकता. It couldn't be that much easier to lose weight here in my gym.
So it's not easy to lose the weight in this gym. That's what.
No. The meaning is opposite.
So
The meaning.
Okay. Maybe I mean the meaning is like इधर नहीं हुआ तो इधर भी नहीं होता.
हाँ, yes.
Okay.
मतलब इतना इजी यहाँ पे है.
Okay.
इससे आसान कहीं नहीं हो सकता.
कहीं नहीं मिल. Oh yeah, exactly.
It couldn't be. Sometimes, in the beginning, 20 or 25 years back, I was also confused in such sentences. When I was in my learning stage, learning such simple, sentences, it couldn't be that much easier. It is written on institutes also, learning, teaching institutes. It couldn't be that much easier to learn English here. Some institute in our city, they write that sentence. It couldn't be that much easier.
Easy to learn English. That is a good sentence.
Yeah.
So okay.
Sometimes I can use it with me, for me. It couldn't be that much easier to learn English with Subodh Maheshwari online.
Okay. So it couldn't be that much easier to learn English. Okay. इतना आसान नहीं है learn English, right?
नहीं, इतना आसान नहीं था.
नहीं था. Okay.
हमने बना दिया आसान इसको.
Okay. Okay.
मतलब it couldn't be that much easier. इतना आसान नहीं था. But we have made it easier.
Okay, make it.
Yeah. Actually, this is negative sense. But later it is showing the positive कि इतना आसान नहीं था, पर हमने बना दिया. It is hidden, but we have made it easier for you. Like this. Okay. But with ing form we cannot use could.
Okay.
And now okay, you can use shall with be, but as I told you in the basic things, the shall is used with I and be only in a question. Like, shall I come in? Shall we go out? Shall we wait here for you? Similarly, you can say, shall I be there tomorrow? It is future action. Shall I be there? क्या मैं वहाँ आऊँ क्या? Shall I be there tomorrow? No, you don't need. Like this. Shall I be there tomorrow? It is question mark. Shall I be there tomorrow? Yes, if you have time. Yes, please. Or sometimes you are taking permission. May I be there? May I come there? It's okay. May I be there? Yes, why not? Please come. May I be in? You can speak like that also, no problem. May I come in? It is very common. May I be in? क्या मैं अंदर हो जाऊं? अंदर आ जाऊं? May I be in?
So it's the same as like may I come in and may I be in. Both are same meaning.
But it is very uncommon actually. But I have told you. Common is that may I come in. But we must know. And one more thing I tell you. We know sit down. Sit down.
Yeah.
But suppose you are lying on your bed.
Okay.
You are lying on your bed and you are in a sitting position like that. You are sitting on your bed. What should we call it? You are lying on your bed.
Okay.
When you are standing, I say sit down please. Sit down on this chair and you sit down.
Yes.
But when you are lying and you want to sit, what we call it?
On the bed.
Yes. Means you are
That's right.
now you are sitting on your bed. But
Okay.
earlier you were lying. Now you are
Okay.
sitting. When I ask you to sit on the bed, what I say?
Oh, can you please sit down? I mean, can, no, I don't know. Sorry. Okay.
These are, very simple, common things. But we don't pay attention to these things.
Okay.
Sit up.
But this is there. This is good one, right?
Like when you are talking to your children, they are sleeping. Come on, sit up. Sit up quickly. Drink milk. In Hindi we say उठ के बैठो. उठ कर बैठो.
I, I have like a stand up.
स्टैंड अप इज डिफरेंट. तो खड़े हो जाएंगे वो. बस सिट
Yeah.
अप बैठना है, लेकिन बैठना लेटे से बैठेगा तो सिट अप ही होगा. स्टैंड अप इज कॉमन.
Yeah. Stand up, sit down. Because in classrooms they use normally, right?
But our teachers actually didn't tell this word. Sit up कभी बोला ही नहीं टीचर ने. So we didn't learn.
Yeah, I didn't know actually, but now I know. Yeah.
Our teacher actually didn't teach us that sit up. Well, so just I remembered that. That's why I told you here. Okay, so let's go to should. Like I say, you are talking to someone, your carpenter. Carpenter is working with you and you are teaching your carpenter, okay, this table should be that much long. This table should be that much long. It is comfortable for me. It should not be that much long. Should be, you should be here at right time from tomorrow.
Okay. Normally, B means like a state of being, right?
Yes.
I mean, B means like
sometimes, or you can say in the absence of verb.
Yes.
If you see that there is no verb, it means be should be there.
By this time.
Yes. Like you should come here, you should be here. Be is a replacement of verb.
Okay.
You should come here at right time. You should be here at right time. Same, meaning is same. And we will discuss to be also later. To be, it is very useful. Sometimes my student, even I have made a big video on that, to be, how to use, because one of my student from Pakistan, he was very good student, and he asked me to make a video on that. So sometimes my students gave me topics to make a video on that. So I just made that video on to be, how to use to be. It is very common.
Okay.
So let's go ahead. Should be like sometimes teachers speak in a classroom. You should be a well-behaved boy. You should be a good boy.
You should be a good boy.
But when you say, yes, please.
इसका मतलब वो अभी अच्छा नहीं है, but they are asking like okay you should be a
Suggesting
good boy.
that
मुझे बदलना है.
हाँ आपको अच्छा
बदलना
बनना.
है.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You should be a good boy. You should not do like this.
Okay.
I expect you to be a good boy. You should be a good boy. Don't do this. Don't quarrel with your friends. Be a good boy. You should be a good boy. Like this. But you cannot say like this, he must be a good boy. The meaning is changed. Here it is possibility. Like he must be a milkman. He must be a good boy. He must be a nice man. You should talk to him. Possibility. अच्छा आदमी होगा, जाओ बात करो उससे. He must be a good man, I think. But he should be a good man. Meaning is different. उसको अच्छा आदमी होना चाहिए, बनना चाहिए उसको, अभी नहीं है वो.
Okay.
So you see the difference. When you use should, meaning is different. When you use must, meaning is different. That difference we should have in our mind. Next, and with ing form we never use should.
Oh, okay.
And now let's go to ought to. It is more.
What about would?
Oh yes, we forgot will and would. Okay, we'll continue later. No problem.
Okay.
Let me complete this. Will would we have forgotten? No problem. We'll continue. First, let me tell you that ought to. So ought to, as you know, the basic thing, it is for moral duties.
Yeah.
Similarly, you ought to be a good boy. You ought to be a good boy. Instead of that, we should say we ought to be a good citizen.
Okay.
Usually, ought to is used with we. Hum. Moral duty. We ought to be a good citizen.
Okay.
We ought to be friendly with others. Doctors ought to be very sincere and punctual to take care of their patients. This is their moral duties. The doctors ought to be very punctual and sincere to perform their duties. That is their moral duty. So like this we can use. And next, If you have time, let me add 10 more minutes to your class.
Yeah, I have.
Because last time you didn't have your complete time. So let me add 10 minutes here. So we'll finish at least one topic today.
No problem.
So will, same meaning. As we use it for future, similarly you can say I will be there tomorrow. I will be there. I won't be there. Don't wait for me. Will you be there? It may be a question or it may be a request. If I say, will you be there? It is a question. क्या आप वहां पे होंगे? Yes, I will be. But if it is a request, will you be there, please? Oh, sure. Will you be there, please? It is a request. Will you be there? It is a question. With ing form, you can use will be. I will be meeting you tomorrow. I'll be meeting you tomorrow. Or I'll be going to meet you tomorrow. Same meaning. And I will meet you tomorrow.
Okay.
I am going to meet you tomorrow. Now you
All
see.
are same.
Yes.
Same thing.
I will be meeting you tomorrow. I will meet you tomorrow. I will be going to meet you. I am going to meet you. I may meet you. I'm not sure. I may meet you tomorrow if I get time. I can meet you. But here, if I say I can meet you, it means this is my ability. I can meet you. But it is not clear whether I am going to meet you or not.
Yeah. In other scenario, like we can say, like I might meet you tomorrow,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because and if it is compulsory, then we can say like we must meet tomorrow.
Yes.
To complete this work.
Yes.
To complete this work, to go there, to meet one of my friend is suffering with some problem.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Now you have started playing. Later I'll give you some more examples and you will enjoy these examples. So like this. So start playing means if you want to be the master, try to make a sentence in many ways. By changing meaning, by not changing meaning, try to understand if I write it, what is the meaning of it? If I write it like this, what is the meaning? If you start doing that, you will enjoy and you will develop a sense. Oh, this is this, because your mind is everything. Just it is to be, it is to be made, uh, what I should say, that it is to be awakened. That's all. Everything is there. Okay. Next is wood. Yes, one more example here. When you are talking to a child and you ask, what would you like to be in your life? What would you like to be in your life? What would you like to be in your life? I don't know. I don't know. I may be an actor. I can be a player. I may be an actor. I can be. It is my ability. I act well. And everybody is an actor actually. In fact, if we see, we act a lot in our life, in our daily life. When we are meeting with our boss, we start acting. When we are meeting our wife, we start acting. So we are, born actor, you can say. Well, so what I am answering, you see.
As long as it's not harm for anybody, then we are good.
What did you say?
As long as it's not hurting or harm for anybody, then we are okay to act.
No. We are not hurting others, but it is our nature. Suppose you are means having a tiff with your wife inside your house. Somebody comes and rings. You try to be normal as nothing has happened. You are just quarreling, or it is like a hot discussion with your wife, but somebody rings. You try to be normal immediately as nothing has happened. दरवाजा खोल, अरे आइए 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 शर्मा जी, प्लीज बैठिए बैठिए, सिट डाउन. You are acting. Your mind is not as normal as it should be.
Yes.
But by your body language, you are trying to be normal. This is acting. That I am saying. You are not hurting. 99% of the time, people are not hurting others when they act.
Okay.
But it is their, need to act. Well, so what would you like to be? I may be an actor. I can be a player. No. I must be a teacher. No, I ought to be a social worker. Now you see, I am using all the models here.
Yes.
I am answering that question. What would you like to be? Simple. I would like to be a doctor. A little bit, the intelligent child is going to answer. I may be this. I can be this. I play cricket every day. I can be a player like Sachin Tendulkar. Or I should be something else. I must be a teacher. I like teaching also. No. I ought to be a politician to help people. But it's a bitter truth that politicians, they never do anything good for the people. This is also the bitter truth. Well, so we have finished that second part.